Okay, I just got set up. It is 9:49. It starts at 10. It goes till 3. And I really like this setup, so I think I'm going to keep it this way from now on. I mean, I can get a lot on my table, you guys. Now, obviously, when I go to Truro and I'm not allowed to bring my crochet, I'll have to figure something else out, but I think I like this. I forgot my notebook at home. The only thing I made last night was Dory the deer. But I pulled some of my older stock. I might lower the prices because I've had them for a while, but then again I haven't been bringing them to market, so maybe I'll leave the prices for now, and if they don't sell today, I'll lower them a little bit for the next market. But yeah, that's my setup. I should take a picture, eh? I'll be back. So it's after 11, and I'm doing pretty good. I was at $100 20 minutes in. So I sold Shannon's Spluter, the Dragon. And because I have no spluters left, I brought her unicorn that I had done in the summertime, I think. And I lowered that to 50 because I've had it for a while. And Miss Brenda's supposed to come visit me at some point. And that is hilarious, because there she is right there. I was just thinking about her and she shows up. Okay, so I'm gonna run and chat with Miss Brenda, and I will talk to you later. Somebody came and brought me a snack. So good. Thank you, Miss Brenda.
So good.
She's the best.
Is this garbage?
Yes, that's garbage.
Oh, yeah.
What time is it? Your Fitbit's dead? I can check on my phone, but I'm filming. Up? Oh, it's 11:30. There's a clock right up on the wall there. Well, it's backwards for you guys, but whatever. It's kind of died down a little bit. But I was hot out of the gate, people. But yeah, it slowed down. But we're here till 3, so hopefully some more sales. Yeah, I'm here till 3. Hopefully some more sales will trickle in, and they've got the heat on, and we're roasting in here. Roasting. Hopefully I don't get a hot flash. Ooh. Anyway, I'll be back later. So it's 12:30. I don't know if I'm going to have enough filming for a video, so I might have to weld this into what I make next week. Well, I'll have to wait and see. It's died down pretty good. I'm like right by the front door, which is good because it's warm in here. But it's not a very big venue. And I am the only plushie girl here, so that's good. That doesn't happen too often. But yeah, it's pretty slow right now. And we're here till 3. So yeah, I'm just munching on some grapes. Had a nice little visit with Miss Brenda. But yeah, not much going on now. So yeah, I'll be back later. It's 1:43. It's like the longest 2 hours of my life. But my nose is starting to act up, so I can't wait to get home. It's awful. Awful, I tell you. But it looks really nice outside, so I'm looking forward to maybe walking my dog when I get home. Get some fresh air. It's so warm in here. And I'm going through the menopause, people, so I need to be in the fresh air right now. But yeah, it's super slow. I feel like they could have ended this at 2 o'clock. But it's over at 3, so I mean, I'm not even making sales anymore right now. But I think I had an okay day. It started out super good. But then I want to say at 12 o'clock it just died right down. So I'll have to do my recap when I get home to see how I did. And I will let you all know. Hello everybody. It's Wednesday, November 26th. And I just thought I would jump on and do my market recap. It's been a couple of days. So yeah, I got to get that video ready and scheduled for tomorrow. So I was at a church in Dartmouth. It was my first time there. The first 2 hours was pretty steady, and then it just died right down. And when I mean died, I mean it died. But I did make some sales. If I have pictures, I will put them up. And I've been dealing with this still. And I know it's not going to go away until I get my surgery, but as if I didn't have enough to deal with, now I might have to take people on my street to court because I'm done with their roaming dogs. I don't know how many times I've called 311 and complained about dogs leaving their property because their shock collars, the batteries are dying, and then they get off their property because they have that invisible fencing that you bury, and then when your dog gets close to it, it gives them a warning, right? Well, there's one dog now, the past 2 days, that's come out at me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I've called, I don't know how many times in the past about these, and it's not the dog's fault. I know it's not the dog's fault. But do you really need 7 dogs? You obviously are not giving them like any attention. I've never seen them get walked, ever. And it would be one thing if they would let the dogs out and just supervise them, but they don't. They let the dogs out, and you never see the people out with their dogs. Well, I've had enough. I've had enough. I will take them to court if I have to. I'm just done with it. There's a bus stop right in front of their house. Somebody's going to get hurt. And it's going to take for somebody to get hurt for something to happen to it. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. I just feel like I have enough going on right now. I don't need to deal with this too. So I didn't write these down in any particular order that I sold them in. But I kind of did, I forgot to take my book with me. So I wrote everything down on a paper bag. So it's kind of in order because, you know. So the first thing that I have written down on my list is Drax the Dragon. And he's the dragon from Snugglebeans Crochet. I did him with the Parfait Chunky. So he was priced at $45. Because I've sold quite a few of my splooters from Shannon, I went through my stock and I dug out some older stock, larger stock that I like to put at the top of my grid for my showstoppers. And I took a unicorn that I had made probably a year ago. And I didn't stuff it as good as I should have, so I lowered it from 60 to 50. That sold. And then somebody later in the day came to buy it, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but it sold. So she kind of hinted that she wanted another one. I don't think I'm going to make it. If I do, it'll be the smaller version. Because unless you pay me the money up front, I'm not going to make it. Because if I make it and you don't show up, that would make me cranky. So guess what? I probably won't make it. My $10 bid, I did $30. I have mini chickens and the cats and the dogs in my $10 bid. I can't remember what sold, but it would have been a cat or dog or chickens. I sold one Myrtle the Turtle in the tie-dye yarn for $20. I sold 2 of my keychains for $8 each for $16, and they were both chickens, so I have to make some more chicken keychains. I sold $5 snap tabs, 3 of them for $15. I sold 1 jumping spider for $10. I sold 2 of the senior Frankie the Frogs for $18 each for $36. And it's funny because there was a table right across from me and she had baked goods. And I think she was raising money for her son. Must have been through school or something. So the sales were going to him. Pretty sure he didn't do the baking. I'm pretty sure it was the mom. But he come over and I only had 1 Grinch left out of those little Grinches that I made. And he wanted the Grinch. And the father said, well, you'll have to buy it with your own money. So he bought the Grinch. I took a picture. He put it on his table. And that was that. So then about half an hour later, he comes back over to my table with the Grinch. And he's like, can I please exchange this for one of those frogs? Because I really should buy my brother a Christmas present. And instead of using my money on myself, I would like to exchange it for a frog. So he gave me the Grinch, handed me $3 because the frog was $18 and the Grinch was $15. So he gave me the extra money. Well, then about 20 minutes later, the father comes over and he goes, can you please put that Grinch aside for me and I'll pick it up later? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I put the Grinch in a bag, put him under my table. And then about an hour later, the father came back and goes, I am so sorry, but can I get a frog instead of the Grinch? I'm like, yeah, sure. So this poor Grinch has been tossed around. I put him back in the basket. And about half an hour later, he sold. So I sold the Grinch twice for $15. And then my embroidered notebooks, I did 2 for $24, and then I sold 2 refills for $4 for a total of $28. And then in 3D printing, fidget toys and 2 large dragons was $76. And then I had a lovely gentleman come by and he points to the lovey, the fox lovey that I had on my grid. And he's like, I would like to purchase that. And I took it off the grid. I'm like, oh, do we have a new baby in the family? He's like, no, it's for my 18-year-old daughter. She has a fox fetish. I'm like, okay. So fox lovey sold for $50. Because the Mama made mini ones for me. They're quite large and I really did not like doing them, so I put a price of $50 on it. So I did a total of $391. My table fee was $40. My square fees were $3.54. So I did a total of $347.46. I did 204 in square. And I did 187 in cash. And of course, I didn't do the totals for, let's see. I'll have to figure it out and put it on the screen later, but my embroidery did $43. My 3D printing did $76, and I will put on the screen what I did for crochet. But my crochet obviously did the best because my total was $391. So I have 2 markets left. One is at a school in Dartmouth on the 4th. And then I have one in Truro on the 6th. And the market that is in Truro on the 6th, I am not allowed to bring my crochet with me. So next week, you're not going to see much crochet at all because I need to work on 3D printed stuff and stuff on my embroidery machine. I might take 2 days and pump out my beaded Christmas spiders because they have done well for me in the past too, and whatever I can bring to make money, because I can't bring my crochet, I might just do it. So I might take 2 days, make some spiders. And I have been crocheting this week, so I will show that in my video on Sunday. This might be a quick video, but instead of splitting it up into the two, I'll just load it tomorrow and it'll be a shorter video rather than, you know, adding what I made this week to what I made on Saturday. So that is it. Hello, my love. What you doing? Coming over? Is he coming over? Come here. Come here. No, you want to go outside? Okay. All right. Oh, excuse me. So I will be back in a couple of days with what I made this week. And I've just been feeling so blah lately. I did make cards for Lisa. I got those done. And I did crochet a little bit this week. But I will do a separate video for that. So that's it. Say goodbye, Milo. Say goodbye, baby. Say goodbye, baby. So cute. So cute. Okay, we'll see you later, everybody. Bye.